Hey everyone, it's me, Hallease, endeavoring to persevere. As always, if you're new here, I make videos about my chaotic good life. Subscribe, follow, social media, you know, do it. I'll wait. Do it. So if you're like me, over the past, I don't even know how many years now, we've gotten to watch Lupita Nyong'o glistenting down the red carpet, Angela Bassett glistenting down the red carpet, and countless other melanated beautiful people glistenting down the red carpet. But at the same time, I also feel like glistenting is a time and place. And you notice how I say glistenting, because you're not just glistening, it's like the next level up. Glistenting is great. I think glistenting has its time and place, for sure. But I don't think you need to be glistenting to the office. I don't think you necessarily need to be like glistenting to go to the store. I think glistenting just has its time and place, and you call upon it when you need it. And as someone with hyperhidrosis, you know, the biggest thing is you want to try to find a lotion that's lighter, but then not too light where it absorbs into your skin too quickly. But then you also don't want to go too heavy on the lotion where it's sitting right on top of your skin and almost kind of clogging your skin a bit, and your skin doesn't really feel like it can breathe. In this video, I'm going to talk about just a couple of products that I've tried that have really helped with staying moisturized, but not necessarily feeling greasy. Again, we all need to know how to be glistenting if we're ever gonna have our red carpet moment, okay? But day to day, you know, I wanna just be walking out like former President Barack Obama. Like if I hit you with my chino up, the ankle ain't ashy, and that's it. So for the past 6 months or so, I've actually been trying out different shower lotions. And shower lotions, shower oils, they all come in any tax bracket that you're at. You can find one that's epic. So for example, I recently saw that Tracee Ellis Ross uses a shower oil to moisturize her skin immediately after she gets out the shower. And then I looked it up and it was like a smooth $150. And I was like, whoo, amen, I'm not the one. Me, I'm at the drugstore level tax bracket. So the shower lotions I'm going to show y'all that I have tried, you can find at CVS, Walgreens, probably your local grocery store as well. And I really like both of them, but I think both of them have pros and cons to each, depending on what you're trying to achieve with your moisturization level. Now, of the two products, I prefer Jergens. Again, both products are good, but I like Jergens better, and I'll go through a few of the reasons why. It has, for me, found that right balance. I am of the clan of just like when you traditional lotions, how traditional lotions feel on you and how they do leave just a little bit of a residue. That is a little comforting to me. You know, that's how I know, again, if I pull up the chino, ankle's gonna be presidential. But at the same time, it definitely has absorbed into my skin and doesn't leave too much of a residue. I feel like the Jergens really has that nice balance. And then also the smell. It does have a sort of cocoa butter smell that I think, again, a lot of people of the melanated variety, I think you'll smell it and you'll kind of be reminded of just being melanated, but in a great way. But it's not too strong of a cocoa butter smell. It's just faintly there. And then by the time you put it on your skin and it soaks in, it pretty much dissipates pretty quickly. So it's also just like familiar in that way. The Jergens, when you do put it on in the shower after you're wet, it does spread really easily. I would say that I use about 1/4 size squeeze, covers most of my upper body, and then I think I use about 1/4 per side from like the waist down. And that's all I need. Again, I like the Jergens, but the Curel is also a strong contender. And I would say a few things I like about the Curel. One, I actually enjoy the packaging of this a lot more. It's a pump top rather than a squeeze, which there's pros and cons to that. With the squeeze, you know, you can get a lot more of the product out and you don't feel like you're wasting it by the time you get to the bottom of the bottle trying to just get everything. And, you know, with the pump, that can end up being a little frustrating because the pump straw only goes but so far down and you have to like take it out, start messing with it, all that kind of fun stuff. On the whole, day to day, getting out of the shower and just pumping, It's such a minute thing, packaging, but it really does matter how you interface with the product and how much it's just convenient for you to use. And so one thing I will say is that I actually do like having a pump top for a shower lotion over a squeeze top. This shower lotion you can actually just use as a regular lotion as well if you want. The thing that I really like about the Curel shower lotion is that this is going to be a lot lighter. So if you're the type of person that using a lotion actually is a very new concept for you, you're actually beginning to even dabble into lotioning, which I know a lot of people who are like that, this is the one for you to try. It's gonna absorb into your skin really quickly. It's not gonna leave any greasy feeling. For me, I felt like I could take a shower in the morning and use it, and by like 3 p.m., I felt kind of dry. You know what I'm saying? But again, if you're of the type of person where lotion is new to you in general, this is gonna be great. And I will say, Mr. Hallease, this was how I got him to start using lotion consistently. The thing about Curel too that you'll probably enjoy is that there is no scent to it as well, and that's really cool. And the thing about this as well, again, you don't need a lot. One pump covered most of the top of my entire body, and then one pump for each leg, and that is almost too much. Again, of the two, Jergens is my favorite, but you know, Curel, I like it. I'm gonna finish using this for sure. Now, again, presidential ankle, right? You want to make sure you can pop it out, just pop it out, look good. And so while I do use shower lotions 100% of the time now, I do feel like there's still parts of my body that can definitely use that little bit of extra oomph, you know, that just get me there. My hands, my elbows, knees, feet, you know, those spots of my body definitely need a little bit more love. And so for that, I still keep a nice shea butter whip around at all times, okay? The current shea butter whip I am using right now is by Naps Butter. She actually sent this to me for free because I had mentioned how much I enjoy having a good shea butter whip on another channel, and she saw that and was like, oh, can I send you some of my products? And y'all, I'm so happy she sent me these products because they're awesome. And she's a Black girl beauty brand, you know, so gotta support. If you're interested, I will link to her website where you can buy it in the description box. I really love this shea butter whip specifically because it's super whipped. One thing about shea butter is that in general, it is quite dense and thick and can be really kind of hard to work with. She has really done a great job of whipping it down. And as you can see, I've used so much of this product already because I love it so much. But I really love how she whipped it together. It also has, oh man, it's got like a really nice balance of earth tone, but then I don't even know what it is. It's almost like a candy kind of smell, just a little bit. And I really like it. It meshes well with my natural smell really well. And one thing I do a lot, usually in the evenings, having a nice shea butter whip is almost like a little bit of self-care for me. I'll put it on my hands and feet at night before going to bed and just like really sit there and massage it in and just like give my hands and my feet just a really nice massage and just, you know, take a minute, just decompress, you know what I'm saying? Find my center, if you will. Again, I will link to Naps Butter in the description box, so that way if you're interested in trying this shea butter whip specifically, you can. I ain't got no kind of code or nothing because who am I really on the internet, really? But you know, let her know I sent you. If you end up buying something, let her know I sent you. And that's pretty much it. That is how I stay moisturized without feeling too greasy. Again, we all need to be glistening when the time is right, you know, when we got that dress on, when we got that dress and we want to pop the leg out, you know how to do it. Y'all know what you need, glistening. Basically, you need to cover your body in this. Day to day, I'm just trying to be moisturized and not feel too fitzy or too greasy, if you will. And I feel really good about just finally kind of figuring out what that is for me. basically year round. In the comments below, if you've tried any of these products, please let your girl know. And then also let me know if you've tried something else and you felt like it worked really well for you. Please let me know. As y'all can see, y'all know I'm all about trying products. I'm all about trying new stuff for sure. Shout out to my Patreon producers for being my production partners here on this channel. If you're interested, patreon.com/Hallease. There you get early access to videos as well as private weekly vlogs from me. So if you're interested, patreon.com/Hallease. I'm Hallease, and I'll see you when I see you.